following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude.
The Moorhead Blues. Blues come in with a mark of 2-1. The Stars 23-7. We'll introduce both starting lineups, including the reserves, if you want to come on to your respective baselines. We'll start with the visiting Blues. Manager and head coach Brian Bergeson, bat boys Steve Bergeson, and the reserves for the Blues, number 8, Tyden Bergeson. Number 12, Gavin Quaid. 13, Keandrick Albritton. Number 24, Brady Sari. Number 26, Gavin Gast. And number 27, Logan Cooper. Batting order for the Blues tonight, leading off will be the second baseman, number 7, Justin Stalberger. Batting second, number 17, catcher Wyatt Tweet. Batting third, number 10, the shortstop Aaron Ryerson. Batting fourth, number 25, left fielder Carter Heitch. Batting fifth, third baseman number 11, Carson Zimmel. Batting sixth, will be the right fielder number 9, Jacob Finette. Batting seventh, number 30, designated hitter Jackson Young. Batting eighth, number 16, first baseman Brett Letness. Batting ninth, number 23, center fielder Zach Taft. And pitching tonight for the Blues, number 20, Jacob Hendrickson. Now for the home team with the scoreboard, a record of 23-7, the Fargo Post 400 Stars. We'll start with the reserves. Number 5, Jake Jaroszewski. Number 8, Carson Barta. Number 10, Drew Rarick. Number 12, Grant Matter. Number 14, Jacob Todd. Number 16, Nick Hasmarket. Coaches for the Blues are Ben Bryant and Matt Nelson. The manager is Jeff Fichtner. Now for the starting lineup and batting order for the Stars. Leading off with the second baseman, number 6, Matt Bryant. Batting second, number 7, center fielder Joe Fryer. Batting third, shortstop, number 2, Easton Rarick. Batting fourth, number 11, in left field, Caden Graham. Batting fifth, number 20, catcher Hayden Presson. Batting sixth, number 9, right fielder Chayton Zen. Batting seventh, number 15, the designated hitter Eli Mott. Batting eighth, number 28, third baseman Colby Hansen. Batting ninth, number 13, first baseman Jackson Beiswinger. Now on the mound for the Stars tonight, number 19, Logan Sullivan. Umpires for this evening's game behind the plate, Mr. Dave Clunt. On the bases, Mark Riggs. Everyone would please stand
All right, those are your starting lineups. And with that, we're going to take a quick step back here as the national anthem is played, and we'll be right back with the start of the game after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
All right, we're back in action here, about to get this game underway. It's the Stars and the Blues, Moorhead and Fargo Post 400. It is 7:02 your local time, about ready to get the first pitch going and get a good look out there at Jacob Hendrickson, who will be getting the starting nod. Actually, that's the Moorhead pitcher. It'll be Logan Sullivan on the mound for the Stars. Apologies there as I got a little bit screwed up. I had to remind myself that it's the home team that pitches first. So there's Sullivan warming up, and we'll go through your lineups here as well. First three due up for Moorhead. It's going to be Justin Stahlborger, Wyatt Tweet, and Aaron Ryerson. And then Carter Hinch, Carson Zimmel, Jacob Vanette, Jackson Young, Brett Letness, Zach Taft, and then, of course, the aforementioned Hendrickson, who will be on the mound for the Blues. And as for the Stars, here's how they shape up defensively. They've got Sullivan on the mound, Hayden Cresson behind the plate catching, Jackson Beiswinger over at first, Matt Bryan at second, Easton Rarick over at short, Colby Hansen over at third, and then the outfield from right to left, Chayton Sen, Job Fryer, and Caden Graff. Nice turnout here as well today. Another reminder that this is a 9-inning game, just one 9-inning game here tonight between Moorhead and Post 400. A lot of times you'll see a 2-game, 7-inning doubleheader, but I believe the game that was supposed to take place beforehand, it was the Astros and Moorhead Gold, I want to say, but due to scheduling conflicts, that game ended up being canceled. So it's just one game here today, 9 innings, and it should be a good one between two teams that are gearing up here for their season. Of course, the Stars, you heard their record over the PA announcement, and I believe as for Moorhead, this is their 4th game of the year, and they are 2-1 on the season, if I recall correctly. That information was relayed to me from one of our good friends over in the press box. So here we go. In the words of the Black Eyed Peas, let's get it started as the leadoff man is going to settle in. And it's Justin Stahlberger. Stahlberger, Tweet, and Ryerson, the 3 due up against Logan Sullivan. And the left-handed leadoff man will settle in. First pitch from Sullivan is going to be hit the other way, carrying out, and going to be caught by Caden Graff. 1 pitch, 1 down.
Game time temperature 87 degrees. It feels like summer. East winds at 16. For Moorhead batting second, number 17, catcher Wyatt Tweet.
So that brings up Wyatt Tweet, and feeling like summer indeed it does, as I alluded to earlier during pregame. A very, very hot one out here in North Dakota today, and promises to be a very hot week. That'll be something to monitor as we progress through. Here's the second pitch of the game. That one outside, taken by Wyatt Tweet for ball 1. Tweet, the catcher for Moorhead, batting in the number 2 spot. Another lefty. Here's the 1-0 from Sullivan, a fastball. That one low and away for ball 2. Sullivan, who we've seen pitch a few times throughout this season already, and has some pretty good stuff on him. 2-0 pitch, fastball finding the zone for strike 1. Aaron Ryerson on the on-deck circle for Moorhead. Moorhead is a team that we followed a lot last year, and I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces and names throughout this roster. Of course, Moorhead was the host for one of the late season tournaments here last year. That one taking place in late July, and I believe these two teams actually met in tournament play. That one bounced up the middle and getting through the hole for a base hit. Wyatt Tweet with a single. It's the first base runner of the game for Moorhead.
Batting third, number 10, shortstop, Aaron Ryerson.
So that puts one on for Ryerson. He's got one down here in the top of the first. 6 pitches thus far for Logan Sullivan. 3 balls and 3 strikes. Sullivan checks Tweet over at first, and now we'll have a pickoff attempt over at first. Tweet sliding back in head first. First pitch to Ryerson. Taken upstairs for a ball. 1-0 to the shortstop. I will say it's been a hot one, but the wind starting to pick up just a little bit too as well. You can see the flags and the trees blowing around in the background as the pitch comes in. Check swing, and it looks like that one missing the zone as well for ball 2. 2-0 count to Aaron Ryerson, the number 3 hitter. Sullivan working from the stretch. Pitch on the way and into the zone for strike 1. One down and a runner on. If you're post 400, a ground ball would not be the worst thing in the world, but I'm sure they'll take any outs they can get. And right on cue, Sullivan trying to get one on the base paths, but he can't quite catch Tweet napping. Carter Hinch, the cleanup man, is waiting in the wings in the on-deck circle. 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back over the backstop. And it's an even count at 2 apiece. Sullivan looking for a huge second out right here. Before the 2-2 comes in, he will try again with Tweet. Third time, not a charm in this case, as Tweet slides back in. Getting just a slight leadoff over at first base. The 2-2 going to be hit hard out towards left field. Graff on the move and gets underneath it for an easy out number 2. Caden Graff with 2 putouts already in this game, as Tweet will hold up over at first, and it brings up Carter Hinch. Hinch has 1 on with 2 down here in the top of 1. And another lefty for Moorhead. Very lefty heavy early on in their lineup. First pitch to Hinch, and he takes it high and away for a ball. Sullivan checking the runner. Tweet yet again. 1-0 pitch. Hit hard, carrying out towards center field. Fryer drifting on back and making the catch for an easy out number 3. And that's going to do it here for the top of the first, as 1 is left on base. 1 hit, no errors, no runs. So we head towards the bottom of the first, top of the order, due up here for Post 400. We'll see what they have in store right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. It's the Blues and the Stars. And we're back, bottom of the first, about to get underway. It's Matt Bryant, Job Fryer, and Easton Rarick, the 3-2 up, and they'll face off against Jacob Hendrickson. And now you can take a look at him warming up. Hendrickson, the starting pitcher here for Moorhead. Once again, just one game here tonight, 9-inning affair between the Blues and the Stars. And it should be a good one. Top of the first rolled through pretty quickly. Moorhead able to get one hit, but leaving him on base as Logan Sullivan and his defense, especially out in the outfield, were really able to settle in. But once again, Bryant, Fryer, and Rarick, the 3-2 up. And it looks like we'll have one more, maybe one or two more warm-up pitches from Hendrickson before we see what Post 400 has in store. As for the Blues, they shape up defensively. Hendrickson on the mound. Wyatt Tweet behind the plate catching. Brett Letness over at first. Justin Stahlberger over at second. Aaron Ryerson at short. Carson Zimmel over at third. And then the outfield from right to left. Jacob Vanette, Zach Taft, and Carter Hinch. So here we go. It's Matt Bryant leading things off for the Stars. And the walk-up music has returned here at Starion. It was an addition that was made last week, I'm sure, much to the delight of these players. And looks like it's here to stay this summer, and that is something I'm all for as the pitch from Hendrickson comes in for strike one. It is a game after all. Nothing wrong with letting these kids have fun. I know Moorhead had walk-up music in their tournament last year as well, and that was a huge hit amongst the players and the fans. Bryant takes that pitch outside to even the count. 1-1 from Hendrickson, and he misses high for ball two. Bryant, who's been a mainstay at the top of the order here for the Stars, looking to set the table. 2-1 pitch, high and outside, ball three. Now the 3-1. And he takes it for ball four. Bryant walks to start things off. One up and one on, and it brings up Job Fryer.
Batting second, number 7, center fielder Joe Fryer.
And Fryer will walk up to the song We Dem Boys by Wiz Khalifa, who, believe it or not, is actually from North Dakota. Was born in Minot, lived there for, I believe, either 2 weeks or 2 months before relocating to Pittsburgh. And of course, for those of you that follow the career of Mr. Khalifa, that pitch comes in inside. Most definitely claims Pittsburgh over Minot. 1-0 to Fryer with Bryant over on first. Just some fun North Dakota related trivia for you watching at home. 1-0 pitch. Fastball down the middle for a strike. 1-1 to Fryer, who's out in center field today and had a put out back in the top of the first. The 1-1 going to be cut on and pulled down the line and foul. 1-2 to Fryer. He'll look to protect the plate. Hendrickson will check Bryant over at first. From the stretch, his pitch, a breaking ball outside to even the count. 2-2 to Fryer. Even count delivery on the way. Fastball high for ball three. It's a full count. Easton Rarick on deck. And a huge payoff pitch upcoming from Hendrickson. Runner takes off, and it's cut through for strike three. Throw on the way. Can they get the double play? They can. How about that? Hendrickson strikes out Fryer, and Tweet guns down Bryant, and just like that, it's 2 down. Easton Rarick now with a completely different perspective of this at-bat. Potentially 2 on with no down. Now the base is empty with 2 down. First pitch to Rarick. He watches it go by, and it's in for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Rarick hits it out towards center field. Taft chasing back and making the catch for out number 3. It's a de facto 1-2-3. They get the strikeout. They caught Bryant stealing, and Rarick flies out. That'll do it for the first inning. 0-0 your score. No runs, no hits, no errors, no nothing. Back with the second inning right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
And we're back. Top of the second. It's Carson Zimmel, Jacob Vanette, and Jackson Young, the 3-2 up. Here is Carson Zimmel to lead off the second inning. After a quick first inning between these two teams, breaking ball in for strike one to Zimmel. 13 minutes gone here in this game as your local time is 7:17. 0-1 from Sullivan, and it's knocked down by Crescent. But that comes out to about 6.5 minutes per half inning for you math whizzes at home. 1-1. Going to be lifted over the head of the shortstop, Rarick, and dropping into the outfield grass for a base hit. Carson Zimmel with a leadoff single. That's the second hit of the game here for the Blues. That brings up Jacob Vanette. 1 up and 1 on for the Blues, and they'll look to mount something here in the second inning. And another lefty settles in. A lot of lefty hitters to try and counteract the right-handed throwing Sullivan. First pitch swung through by Vanette for strike one. And Vanette will step out of the box, gather his thoughts, maybe get a practice swing or two in. And now he's ready to resume the tango as he wiggles his bat around. 0-1 from Sullivan. That one taken for strike two. Fastball finding the lower part of the zone. Now a pitcher's count at 0-2. We'll see what Sullivan does right here. From the stretch, the 0-2. Fastball grounded over towards short. Rarick on the move, firing over to second to try and get the lead runner, and it gets away. Now taking off for third is going to be Zimmel, and he's in, standing up. So I believe that'll be ruled as a fielder's choice and then as an error, as Zimmel goes to third on the throw. And Vanette safe over at first. It's runners on the corners for Jackson Young. Young, one of those aforementioned familiar names from last year. He's in the designated hitter spot here tonight. First pitch to Young, and he tips it foul. Golden opportunity here for the Blues to strike first. Oh, 1 to Young. That one hit him. Or did it hit the knob? We'll see. Umpire raising his arms as to signal foul ball. Young insistent that it hit him. And of course, As these always seem to go, it's the umpire's word over everyone else. Certainly sounded like it might have hit the knob of his bat. And it's a tough break right there. Instead of taking your base, it's now an 0-2 count. Sullivan's pitch. Breaking ball. Did he get him looking? No, he just missed. Good job by Young to lay off that one. The count now 1-2. Sullivan tries again. Fastball. That one knocked down by Crescent. Low and away, and it's a 2-2 count. Two-two pitch. Swung through for strike three. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and your first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, number 16, the first baseman, Brett Letness.
That brings up Brett Letness. Letness has Vanette over at first, Zimmel over at third with one down. You have to imagine a ball put deep enough in play is going to score Zimmel over at third. First pitch, Letness takes low for a ball. Sacrifice fly certainly in play here. I'm sure Letness would just like to put it anywhere in the outfield. 1-0 pitch. Letness does put it in towards the outfield. It's carrying, and it might drop on the run, and it is going to drop for a base hit. That's going to score Zimmel. Heading over towards third is Vanette, and he will hold up there. It's your first run of the ball game. It's a one-run double from Brett Letness. It's 1-0, the Blues on top.
Batting ninth, number 23, center fielder Zach Taft.
After the double, that'll bring up Zach Taft, the number 9 hitter. Moorhead now with a one-run lead here in inning number 2 and threatening for more with 2 in scoring position. First pitch to Taft, and he takes it away for a ball. Letness over at second, Vanette over at third. There's been a strong start for these Moorhead bats. Now 3 hits for them as that breaking ball is taken low. 2-0 the count. Moorhead stranded 1 over on base in the first inning, but they've cashed in already here in inning number 2. 2-0 from Sullivan. Taken for a strike. And for post 400, they'll try and minimize the bleeding here in inning number 2. 2-1 pitch, fastball catching the zone, and it's an even count. And a strikeout right here would go a very long way for Sullivan and company. Two missing outside, and Crescent will just saunter on over as the runners hold up where they are. Full count at 3-2. Payoff pitch from Sullivan. Fouled off. Just carrying foul. It was a close one right there. Almost thought that I might have been premature with the call, but it is a foul ball, and we'll do it all over again. Good battle here between Taft and Sullivan. And another foul ball. Taft just getting his bat around on that one. Pitch number 8 of this at-bat upcoming. But before that comes in, Taft will step out as Sullivan walks over to one of the umpires. Here's another payoff pitch. Chopped over towards third. We'll see where they go with the ball as a run will score. Throw on over to first for out number 2. So Taft is out at first as Vanette scores. It's 2-0. Moorhead doubling their lead. That brings us back to the top of the order in Justin Stahlberger. Stahlberger has Brett Letness over on third base with 2 down. Stahlberger 0 for 1 flying out his first time up. And he swings at the first pitch he sees, taking it the other way and foul. There'll be a trot for whoever wants to go hunt that ball down. 0-1 pitch, high for a ball. 1-1 to Stahlberger. Sullivan working from the windup, and it's fouled straight back into the netting for strike 2. Stahlberger just missing the bat on that one. And now he'll look to protect the plate. Runner over on third, just 90 feet away from scoring run number 3. We'll see if he can drive him in. 1-2 is outside. Stahlberger stays alive in the count. 2-2 with 2 down. Pitch on the way and chopped down the line and foul. There's been a pattern of ball, foul ball, ball, foul ball. Or foul ball, ball, foul ball, ball, foul ball. And he got him looking for strike 3 to break the pattern. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and that's going to do it for the top of the second as 1 is left on base. The 2 come across. The Blues up 2-0 here in the middle of the second. We'll turn it over to the Stars and see if they have a response right after a few words from your sponsors here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Alrighty, welcome back to Starion Bank Field here in beautiful Fargo, North Dakota. It's the Blues and the Stars, and the Blues up 2-0 here as we approach the bottom of the second. Heart of the order due up for post 400. It's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Caden Graff, Hayden Crescent, and Chayton Sen, respectively. And here is Caden Graff. Graff watches the first pitch drop into the zone for a strike. For Jacob Hendrickson, he had a smooth first inning as the pitch comes in for strike 2. 13 pitches on the inning. Allowed 1 base runner, but was able to get him out. Caught stealing. Other than that, it's been all smooth sailing thus far for Moorhead. Hendrickson working quickly on a 1-2 count. High for a ball. Two on the way. Hat coming off as that one is just tipped foul. Graff will stay alive. We've seen a few of those hats fly off here throughout our time at Starion. 2-2 pitch, high for ball 3. Payoff pitch from Hendrickson. Hit up the middle, back towards Hendrickson. Nice pick, and he'll just toss it underhand over towards first. Letness got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, number 20, catcher Hayden Crescent.
That brings up Hayden Crescent. Crescent has 1 down and the base is empty. And the lefty will settle in for his first at-bat of the evening. Crescent takes the first pitch for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside for ball 2. We've seen some fast-working pitchers before, too. I gotta say, I think Hendrickson might be up there for the fastest as pitch comes in and is taken for ball 3. 3-0 to Hayden Crescent, and to quote Mike Mason, we'll see if he cashes in the free strike coupon right here. And he doesn't. It's high for ball 4. Crescent walks on 4 pitches. Puts on 1 for Chayton Sen.
Batting 6, number 9, right fielder Chayton Sen.
Sen, who you might have saw last week out over in Jamestown, had a fantastic game defensively for the Stars. We had a few nice catches out in right field, and he's slotted in right field again tonight. First pitch, Sen takes for a strike. Sen will step out of the box. Maybe some gamesmanship there, trying to slow down the pace of Hendrickson. From the stretch, the pitch. That one getting away as now the runner takes out for second. Crescent sliding in safely. A runner now in scoring position for the Stars. One pitch. Hit hard up the middle and carrying out towards the outfield and dropping for a base hit. Crescent will hold up over at third, and now he's taking off for home. Hang on a second. What do we have here? The throw gets away and Crescent scores. How about that? It's 2-1. The Stars get one back. Sen over to second as well. As the first hit of the ball game. Sen with a single, and then Crescent advancing on the air home, and then Sen over to second. Here's Eli Mock, the designated hitter, and he's got the tying run over at second base. One down for Mock. First pitch on the way. Mock checks the swing. It's in for a strike. But how about that wild sequence of events in the previous at-bat in which Crescent nearly got caught in a rundown. Throw went awry, and he was able to maneuver his way around on the baseline and score. 0-1 as Mock checks his swing again, this time holding up on a ball. But hey, runs are runs. They all count the same, and now just a one-run ball game. One pitch inside for ball 2. Hendrickson checking the runner Sen. 2-1 pitch. Hit hard out towards left field. On the move is Hinch, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Sen will hold up over at second.
Number 28, third baseman Colby Hansen.
Now here's the number 8 hitter, Colby Hansen. Hansen has a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Big chance here for Post 400 to try and get one more run back and knot this game up. Pitch on the way. Hansen lays off as it drops into the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And it's dropped in. Nice pitch for strike 2. Hendrickson now on the verge of an all-so important out number 3. The 0-2 gets away from him. His hat comes off again. Taken for a ball, 1-2. 1-2 from Hendrickson. And it's going to be tapped over towards first. Letness on the move and sprinting over to the bag. 4 out, number 3. That's going to do it here as one is left on base. 1 run scores on 1 hit. It's 2-1 your ball game. Blues up on top over the Stars as we approach the 3rd inning. Great game shaping up here between these two teams, and we'll have more of it right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Life is busy, and we all get distracted from time to time. But at Starion, they work hard to keep what's important to me in focus. They are continually upgrading their technology, so I can spend more time playing and less time banking. And although I can do almost all of my banking away from the branch, visiting my banker in person puts a smile on my face and reminds me they're always there for me, ready to help.
We rejoin you live from Fargo, North Dakota, top of the 3rd inning, about to get started between the Blues and the Stars, and it's the Blues with a 1-run lead here early on in this ball game. I'd like to take a moment to thank a few of our sponsors as well. Sean Carlson, Town & Country Credit Union, Close Mentor, Sinorama, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, and Gotta Go Driving School. Without their contributions, then none of this would be possible, so we thank them from the bottom of our hearts here at Magnitude. And that one hit him. Wyatt Tweet, the number 2 hitter, got hit by the pitch, and he'll saunter on over to first base. Good start for Moorhead here in inning number 3.
Shortstop number 10, Aaron Ryerson.
That brings up Aaron Ryerson. Ryerson, who's 0 for 1, flying out his first time up, and he's got Tweet over at first base after getting hit by the pitch. Sullivan deals, breaking ball, high for a ball. Dangerous part of this Moorhead order due up, and I'm sure they'd love to get a few more runs here, restore their lead a little bit. 1-0 from Sullivan is fouled straight back. And that ball seemed to have a weird bit of topspin on it as well as it came off the bat of Ryerson. Not often you see that sort of flight pattern. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball popped up very high into the evening sky. It's going to be tough to track in the sun. We'll see who gets it. On the run, it's caught by Fryer for an out. 1 down, Ryerson now with his 2nd fly out of the game.
Number 25, Carter Heitch.
Carter Heitch up next, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out of his own. That one going to Fryer back in inning number 1. He's got Tweet over at first base. Here's the pitch. That one high and away for a ball. From Sullivan. Fastball hit hard over towards short. Can they get 2? They most certainly will. It's a double play. 2 outs for the price of 1, and that's going to do it. Here for the top of the 3rd. Nice line out. Snagged by Rarick. Back over to first. Your score remains 2-1. Blues up on top over the Stars. Bottom of the 3rd. Right after this, here on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Welcome back. It's 2-1. The Blues up on top over the Stars. The 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Stars. Jackson Beiswinger and then Matt Bryant and Job Fryer, the 3 due up. Beiswinger's first at-bat of the night upcoming versus Jacob Hendrickson, who thus far has 35 pitches on the night, 19 balls and 16 strikes, and a very solid outing from him thus far. We'll see if he continues to push the tempo on the mound as his final warm-up pitch comes on in, and we're about ready to get the bottom of the third underway.
For the Stars, batting ninth, number 13, the first baseman, Jackson Beiswinger.
Beiswinger, a dangerous bat even at the number 9 spot. A lot of pop, and as I've mentioned multiple times throughout the season, we did see him hit a grand slam here last year on Magnitude. It was at this very field as the hat coming off of Hendrickson once again as Beiswinger takes it for ball 1. On the way, high for ball 2. Of course, that hat falling off by Hendrickson, reminiscent of Jim Booten, pitcher for the Yankees way back in the day. As the 2-0 comes in and is tapped foul. Booten played from 1962 to 1970, and then a random season in 1978 with Atlanta. It's quite the move coming back to the sport after 8 years away. 2-1 is taken for ball 3. Beiswinger with a hitter's count. 3-1 pitch, and Beiswinger hits it the other way, carrying out towards right field and dropping for a base hit. That one gets by Vanette, and now Beiswinger's thinking 2, taking off, and he's still going. Beiswinger thinking of 3. His helmet barely staying on his head, and he slides in head first with a triple. What a start for the Stars. A leadoff triple by Jackson Beiswinger.
The second baseman, number 6.
And it brings us back to the top of the order in Matt Bryant. Bryant 0 for 0. He walked his first time up. But to go back to Jim Booten, who's a pitcher who is well known for his hat falling off his head when he delivered, and we've seen that a few times here already from Hendrickson as that one is chopped over towards second. Should be a run and an out as the game is now tied up. Beiswinger scoring after the triple. And just like that, it's 2-2.
Number 7, Job Fryer.
That brings up Job Fryer. Fryer has the bases empty with 1 away. Fryer 0 for 1 with a strikeout in this ball game. And they'll take the first pitch as it just misses the zone for ball 1. Now 40 minutes into this ball game, 7:44 your local time as pitch number 2 is taken for ball number 2. Hendrickson from the windup. And he gets a big chop out of Fryer for strike 1. Here's the 2-1. Taken high for strike 2. Hendrickson was down in the count 2-0. Now he's battled back to an even count. 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, through the hole, base hit. Line drive rolling out towards the outfield as it's scooped up by Taft. Fryer will hold up at first with a single.
Shortstop, number 2, Easton Rarick.
Here's the number 3 hitter, Easton Rarick. Rarick 0 for 1, flying out to center field his first time up, and he's got Job Fryer over on first base after the single. Now 3 hits apiece for these two teams. First pitch to Rarick, high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Hendrickson. That one catching the corner of the zone for a strike. Good pitch right there from Jacob Hendrickson. 1-1 pitch is outside for ball 2, and Wyatt Tweet popping up quickly to make sure that Fryer stays over at first, which he does. Here's the 2-1, and it's taken again on the corner for strike 2. Hendrickson has liked that spot here in this at-bat. He's got 2 strikes out of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down and 1 on. Pitch on the way, and again on the corner, but that one just missing. It's a full count. You could tell Hendrickson wanted that one right there, but just couldn't quite get it. Rarick will settle back in for the payoff pitch. And it's taken for ball 4. What an at-bat by Easton Rarick. Two on now for Caden Graff. Graff is 0 for 1, grounding out his first time up. And a big at-bat for him in a tie ball game. Graff will take the first pitch for a strike. Graff will take the second pitch for a ball. Count even. Fryer over at second, Rarick over at first. 1-1 pitch, inside for a ball. Graff just barely sliding back on that one. 2-1 the count. And catcher Hayden Crescent in the on-deck circle. Two-one pitch, Graff chops in the ground, a chance for 2. They throw over to second. They'll get one of the lead runners, if you will. As Rarick is going to be out at second, that puts runners on the corners with 2 down.
Catcher number 20, Hayden Crescent.
So here is Hayden Crescent, who walked his first time up. Fryer over at third, Graff over at first with 2 down. Big at bat right here. And Crescent takes it outside for a ball. Settling back in here. Huge moment here, even just in the 3rd inning. 1-0 pitch. And a big chop from Crescent. Hendrickson's delivery on the way, chopped in the ground, over towards second, charging in is Stahlberger, over to first for a big 3rd out. So that's going to do it here for the 3rd inning, as it's now all knotted up. 2-2 your score, the Stars with 1 in the second, 1 in the third, the Blues with 2 in the top of the second. 2-2 your score, the Blues and the Stars. Great game brewing as we are now 1/3 of the way through, and we'll be back with the 4th inning right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Welcome back. It's the top of the 4th, and it's a new man out on the mound for the Stars. That's Jake Jershesky, who you see getting warm right now. And for Jake Jershesky, well, how about the week he had last week? He tossed a no-hitter out in Jamestown. That was game 1 of the doubleheader between Jamestown and Post 400. Jake Jershesky going the distance. No runs and no hits. And to look to keep that momentum rolling here in a relief appearance as Sullivan's night on the mound is done after 3 innings of work. He'll face off against Carson Zimmel, Jacob Vanette, and Jackson Young. Zimmel 1 for 1 with a single in this ball game. First pitch from Jershesky is a fastball low. Here's the 1-0. And it's hit the other way, carrying out of the stadium and fell. 1-1. I guess technically, I don't know the technical definition, but as the 1-1 pitch comes in for strike 2, it's tough to say if this would be considered a stadium or not. Of course, in the name, it's Sarion Bank Field, but I'm sure that's all just trivial matters. Here's the 1-2. Jershesky missing high and away. Two and 2 to Carson Zimmel. Pitch on the way, and he got him looking for strike 3, painting the corners. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout is your first out of the inning. That brings up Jacob Vanette, who's 0 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice his first time up. Perhaps maybe one of the big reasons behind bringing on Jershesky. Of course, in a lefty-heavy lineup, Jershesky himself throws lefty. That pitch comes inside for a ball. That was something, as soon as I said that, I had to mentally turn myself around and just double check that he is indeed left-handed, as I myself am left-handed and would not want to disgrace my own kind by misattributing one. That pitch was fouled off to even the count, and now the umpire walking over to have a word with Jershesky and maybe just hand him a new ball. Vanette taking the opportunity to get a few practice swings in. Umpire will head back to his home behind the plate. He puts his arm up, and we're ready to resume the at-bat with a 1-1 count and 1 down. Even count dealing from Jershesky is taken for a ball. Designated hitter Jackson Young in the on-deck circle. 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken for ball 3. Jershesky deals, and it's fouled straight back into the screen. Full count at 3-2 to Vanette. Payoff pitch, and it hit him. He'll take his base regardless, but he'll wear it as he tosses his bat and glove aside, and he'll trot on over to first base.
Designated hitter number 30, Jackson Young.
That brings up Jackson Young. Young has Vanette over at first base with 1 down, and Young 0 for 1 with a strikeout in this game. First pitch to Young, and he hits it hard, carrying out for a base hit. Young pulls it, and that'll advance Vanette over to second. It's a single for Jackson Young. Nice piece of hitting, puts on 2 for Brett Letness.
First baseman number 16, Brett Letness.
Letness 1 for 1 with a double. That double proving to be a very crucial hit for Moorhead. That one coming in inning number 2 where they scored 2 runs. And they're threatening for more here in inning number 4. Time will be called as Crescent and Jaroszewski will have a quick chat out near the mound. But it's something about those even numbers thus far for Moorhead. That's where they've done a lot of their damage. Now 4 hits for the Blues here in this game as opposed to 3 for the Stars. Whatever the conversation was between Jaroszewski and Crescent, it was a quick one. First pitch, a breaking ball. Nice pitch in for strike 1 to Letness. Now the 0-1. Inside for a ball as Crescent keeps it in front of him. One from Jaroszewski. Popped up very high and carrying out foul. Tiger food as that one carries over towards the Red River Zoo that just borders Starion. That one about a block over. Some very hungry animals will enjoy that baseball. But of course, even the animals will have to run that one back to the concession stands. And maybe, just maybe, if that Tiger's nice enough, he'll get a freeze pop. 1-2, and that one tapped foul. Or maybe they'll let him have some of the raw meat that they use to grill the hamburgers here. One-two from Jaroszewski. Fouled off yet again. Letness in a nice battle with Jaroszewski. And if nothing else, he's driving up that pitch count a little bit. Pitch to Letness on the way, and again fouled off. That time out in front of that one as he pulls it down the line. Off-speed pitch, and the count remains where it is, 1-2. Pitch on the way, taken just outside for a ball. Crescent couldn't quite fool the umpire with his frame right there. 2-2 with 1 down. And this long and hard at-bat continues for these two. 2-2, high and away, ball 3, full count. And of course, an at-bat like this would go the distance. 3-2 with 1 down. Payoff pitch up coming from Jaroszewski. And he got him looking. How about that? Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. It's a huge second out. And it brings up Zach Taft. Taft is 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's got Vanette over at second, Young over at first. And for the Stars, they are ever so close to escaping this jam. Score remaining 2-2 here in inning number 4. That, of course, subject to change depending on this at-bat. First pitch in for strike 1. Now time will be called. Just when you thought that the tension couldn't simmer anymore, we'll have to take a deep breath and get back to it. This is a big at-bat here just in the first half of this game. 0-1, taken for a ball. A game of cat and mouse between these two. The question is, who's the cat and who's the mouse? 1-1 popped up. Tough play out in the outfield. Charging in is two men, and it drops between them. Now rounding third and heading home is Vanette. The throw on the way. The tag is in time. How about that? And just like that, post 400 somehow able to wheeze their way out of a jam. Gunned down at home is Zach Vanette. Crescent laying out and just able to get the tag down. And that's going to do it for the top of the fourth as two are left on base. For Moorhead, your score remains 2-2. Bottom of the fourth upcoming, and what's been a good one. Don't go anywhere. You've got some great baseball here on Magnitude Sports, and we'll be back with more after this.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new, fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
And we're back. Had a chance to catch our breath after a wild top of the fourth, and what ultimately amounted in this game remaining knotted up here 2 apiece between the Stars and the Blues. It's Chayton Sen, Eli Mock, and Colby Hansen, the 3-2 up. Sen 1 for 1 with a single as he fouls off the first pitch. Jacob Hendrickson out back for inning number 4 of pitching. He's got unofficially 60 total pitches on the night. And pitch number 61 is in for strike 2. 31 balls and 30 strikes. Here's the 0-2 working quickly yet again, and that one hit him. That one just catching Sen, and he'll take his base over at first. Now here's Eli Mock, who's 0 for 1, flying out to left field his first time up. Mock has got Sen over at first after getting hit by a pitch. First pitch, and that one hitting Mock. Back-to-back hit by pitches. 2 on for Colby Hansen, the number 8 hitter. Post 400, threatening for some runs here in the 4th inning. Hansen 0 for 1 with a ground out. Here's the first pitch, and Hansen showing bunt, and now firing back over to first. They couldn't quite get the tag. Nearly got Mock out over at first as Tweet was quick to pop up and fire. Instead, they'll have to settle for the consolation prize of an 0-1 count. Second pitch to Hansen, and he takes it high for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Dropped in for strike 2. Quick 1-2 count to Colby Hansen. Hendrickson delivering again. That one chopped in the ground and foul. And Hansen will stay alive as he gets a piece of that one. Here's another 1-2. And he swings through it for strike 3. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. And your first out of the inning. And it brings up Jackson Beiswinger. Beiswinger is 1 for 1 with a triple. That one coming in his first at bat. Hit it deep out towards right field and would eventually end up scoring the first run of the game for post 400. Here he is with 2 on and 1 down. And Beiswinger takes the first pitch, a fastball in the zone for strike 1. Wind picking up just a tiny bit here in Fargo. 0-1 pitch, hit the other way and foul. Over towards the bullpen, and it's a quick 0-2 count. Hendrickson looking for a huge second out. And he almost got it there. Breaking ball just couldn't quite break back into the zone. Beiswinger ducking underneath it. It's a 1-2 count. One-two delivery. And he got him looking for strike 3. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. And your second out of the inning. And a big one right there. It brings us back to the top of the order in Matt Bryant. Bryant, who is 0 for 1 walking and then grounding out his last time up. And a big spot for him here. Bryant will take the first pitch low and outside for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fastball outside for a strike. Count even to the leadoff man, Bryant. One. Hit. And right back towards Hendrickson. He picks it and fires over to first. Nice play by Jacob Hendrickson. Nice inning by Jacob Hendrickson as 2 are stranded. No runs and no hits for the Stars as the score remains 2-2 here on Magnitude Sports. Back with the 5th inning after a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
It's the 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Top of the order due up for the Blues here in the top of the 5th. Justin Stahlberger, Wyatt Tweet, and Aaron Ryerson, the 3 coming up to the plate. And for Stahlberger, he's 0 for 2. Flying out and then striking out his last time up. And he checks his swing as that pitch bouncing around in the dirt for ball 1. Jarzewski back out on the mound. 24 pitches on the night for him unofficially, as that one is carrying foul and right into the hands of one of the coaches over in the post 400 dugout. Nice catch by him, and no sarcastic jeers this time from the Stars teammates in the dugout. Always fun and games between those two. 1-1. That pitch just missing for ball 2. Certainly been a common theme here, seeing a ball get hit towards one of the coaches and getting out of the way, and then razzing and jeering ensuing from his players as that pitch is taken for ball 3. 3-1 from Jaroszewski. And he gets a bouncer over towards first. He's going to have to sprint over to cover the bag, and he's not in time. Great hustle by the leadoff man, Stahlberger. That's exactly what you want to see from your table setter. It's 1 up and 1 on. It'll be ruled as an infield hit. That now hit number 6 for the Blues. Here's Wyatt Tweet, who has one of those 6 hits. He's 1 for 1, singling and then walking his previous trip up. Stahlberger, the runner, over at first. Jaroszewski checking on the runner. Pitch on the way and knocked down and taking off for second and getting it standing up is Stahlberger. How about the hustle from Justin Stahlberger this inning? Runner now in scoring position. The 1-0. Tapped and just foul. Tweet just getting the end of the bat on that one as it dribbles over in foul territory to even the count. A little over an hour into this ball game, an hour and 8 minutes unofficially. That, of course, courtesy of the iScore app on my phone. One. Big chop for strike 2. It looks like the umpire putting his arms up. Might have been fouled off, but of course, with the 1 strike count, it all counts the same, and it's now 1-2. Jaroszewski to Tweet, and he fouls it back. 3rd straight foul ball in this at-bat, and the count remaining where it is. Here's another 1-2. And it's also fouled off. Carrying over the grandstand and out towards the parking lot. Four straight foul balls in this at-bat. 1-2. And it will not be 5 straight, but taking off for third now is Stahlberger, and he's in standing up. So by the virtue of speed, Stahlberger able to leg out an infield single, take second on a stolen base, and then take third on a passed ball. Now just 90 feet away from scoring the go-ahead run. Two. And Stahlberger coming home. And he's in, standing up. How about the base running by Justin Stahlberger? It's 3-2. He might want to take up track as he really showed off the wheels during that sequence. Payoff pitch on the way. Inside and high for ball 4. Tweet walks. And the momentum swinging severely in the favor of Moorhead. That brings up Aaron Ryerson, who's 0 for 2, flying out twice. He's got Tweet over at first base. First pitch to Ryerson. He takes outside for ball 1. Once again, now a 3-2 game. Moorhead taking the lead in the top of the 5th. And now will be a meeting on the mound for Jaroszewski as the coach makes the long walk out from the dugout. Infield coming in as well, and we'll see what happens here for Jaroszewski. He's got 37 pitches unofficially, 18 balls and 19 strikes. And we'll see what exactly transpires here. He'll probably just try and talk him through things a little bit. The situation is Tweet is over at first. with 0 outs. Ryerson over in the batter's box looking at a 1-0 count. And of course, the 3-hitter in the box, 4 and 5 looming large after that. For the Stars, they'd like to get some outs and get them quick. Just a meeting and nothing more, as players will retake their spots across the diamond. And the umpire getting something entered in, as well as he flips through what appears to be a notepad of sorts, and now he puts it back in his pocket. The mask will come back on, and we will resume baseball. One-0 pitch, taken for a ball. Two-0 pitch hit up the middle, could be two. Flipping over to second, over to first. The throw on the way and in time, and a huge double play for the Stars. Your classic 6-4-3. 2 outs for the price of 1. That brings up Carter Heinch. Heinch 0 for 2, flying out and then lining out into a double play to end the inning his last time up. Base is empty and 2 away for him. And Heinch getting out of the way of the first pitch for ball 1. Second pitch on the way to Heinch, and he takes it for a strike. Count even. One from Jaroszewski. Low and away for ball 2. Inside for ball 3. Heinch on the verge of walking with Carson Zimmel in the on-deck circle. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way and chopped over towards first. Should be playable for Beiswinger. He flips it over to Jaroszewski, who had to sprint on over to cover the bag. And they're going to say he got him in time. Good hustle there by the pitchers. That's going to do it here for the 5th inning. As we carry on towards the bottom of the 5th. Moorhead taking the lead 3-2. The Blues up on top over the Stars. And we'll see if the Stars have a rebuttal right after this. Don't go anywhere. Some good baseball on Magnitude. And we'll be right back.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
All right, welcome back. It's Job Fryer, Easton Rarick, and Caden Graff, the 3-2 up for the Stars in the bottom of 5 as we are about at the halfway point of this ball game. 3-2 your score. Moorhead up on top over post 400. Fryer 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single in this game, and he takes the first pitch for ball 1. Jacob Hendrickson back out on the mound yet again for the Blues here in inning number 5. He's on 82 pitches on the night. 1-0 is taken for a strike to even the count, and his pitch count will be something to monitor as we progress through this game. Here he is working quickly once again on a 1-1 count. Hit hard over towards first, sliding stop. Nice play by Letness, who digs it out for out number 1. Nice work by Brett Letness over at first base. And it brings up Easton Rarick. Rarick 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk in this game. First pitch to Rarick. Breaking ball upstairs, just a bit too upstairs for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, that one nearly getting past the catcher, and the hat nearly getting off the head of Hendrickson. (2-0). Fouled straight back, and me and my cameraman flinching up here in the box as that one came flying towards us, but saved by the net, as I say ever so often here. Always thankful for whoever invented nets. 2-1 pitch, and that one just missing the zone, 3-1. Rarick looking to reach base here for the second time today as he walked his last time up. And he'll pop that one up very high. It's carrying out towards right field. Vanette on the move and giving chase, and it's out of here. Or is it foul? It is just foul. Looked like it just about got out of the park, but instead, Rarick is going to have to walk all the way back, and it's now a full count. That one certainly had the hang time on it, but just couldn't quite straighten it out. (3-2). Rarick swings through for strike 3. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and a huge second out. And it brings us back to Caden Graff. Graff 0 for 2, grounding out and then hitting into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch to Graff, who fouls it off. And Graff hits it over towards the hot corner, and it's too hot to handle. It gets past Zimmel, and Graff is safe over at first. That'll bring up Hayden Crescent.
Catcher number 20, Hayden Crescent.
It'll be ruled as a single for Graff. So chalk it up as hit number 4 for the Stars. Crescent 0 for 1 walking and then grounding out his last time up. 1 on and 2 down for the catcher. First pitch, and Crescent takes it high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Crescent fouling it off straight back. Hendrickson's pitch count now creeping up towards that century mark. He's got 94 pitches, 47 balls, 47 strikes. 1-1. Breaking ball high for ball 2. Shaking off his catcher. Now we'll check the runner. He likes what he sees. 2-1. Fastball just catching the zone for strike 2. Good pitch from Hendrickson, and now just 1 pitch away from ending the 5th. The 2-2. Inside, and he missed. Full count at 3-2. Big payoff pitch. Time will be called first. Crescent will step out. And here we go. Full count 3-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Big pitch upcoming. Hit the other way and foul. Out towards that little mini field that is built here at Starion. A lot of fans and kids will go play wiffle ball there during the games. Foul ball keeps the count where it is. Another payoff pitch. Hit carrying out towards the outfield. Can it find that gap? It can. Heading over towards third is going to be Graff, and he's going to be held up there. It's a 2-out single for Hayden Crescent, and it puts runners on the corners.
Right fielder number 9, Chayton Sen.
Here's Chayton Sen, a big spot for him. 2 on and 2 down in the bottom of 5. Sen is 1 for 1, singling and then walking his last time up. Huge at bat between Sen and Hendrickson. And this next pitch from Jacob Hendrickson will unofficially be pitch number 100. On the way, and it hit him. Sen will reach base again, the 3rd time today that Sen reaches base. And the bases are now loaded for Eli Mock.
Designated hitter number 15, Eli Mock.
So how about this? It does not get much bigger than this. Bases loaded for Eli Mock with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. A huge chance for the Stars to get some runs. First pitch, and Mock will watch it go by. High for ball 1. Mock is 0 for 1, flying out and then walking his last time up. 1-0. Down the middle for a strike. Even count. Hendrickson and Mock engaged in a duel, and working quickly is Hendrickson. That pitch popped up very high, should be playable for Stahlberger. Now charging over, and he can't make the catch as the center fielder. It gets past Taft. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. Mock slides in head first, and now heading for home is going to be Sen, and Sen is safe. It's 3 runs off the bat of Eli Mock. And just like that, Post 400 gets the lead back. It'll be officially ruled as an error. But the Stars aren't going to carry either way, as 3 runs coming across. And just like that, it's 5-3. Colby Hansen up next. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. A pickoff attempt, that one nearly getting away. Ryerson able to knock it down. First pitch to Hansen, and he swings through on the high fastball for strike 1. A 2-out rally of sorts for the Stars, as they were staring 2 outs in the face and were able to plate 3 off the bat of Mock. 0-1 pitch. Popped up very high out towards center field. Taft drifting back and making the catch for out number 3. So that's going to do it here for the 5th inning, as 1 is left on base, but 3 coming across. It's 5-3. Post 400 taking the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the 6th upcoming. We'll see if the Blues can respond. Good game in our hands. 2-run ball game. And we're back with more right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
We rejoin you here in the top of the 6th inning, and speaking of top, it's Jacob Top who's out on the mound for Post 400. You can see him warming up. Top will come in the 6th inning in relief for Jake Jarzewski. And he'll face off against the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Carson Zimmel, Jacob Vanette, and Jackson Young. Zimmel 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout in this game. And also like to throw out a stat there, brought to us by our stats department, also known as Mike. Chayton Sen has been hit by a pitch 18 times in the last 31 games. Ouch. But I'm sure he's not going to care, as that helps out the on-base percentage, and in this case, really helped out the Stars. The Stars with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and that's what's got them in this position. A 2-run lead for the Stars. Here as we approach inning number 6 of play once again. 9-inning affair tonight between these two teams. Just 1 game, 9 innings. Or I guess I should have said, it would have rolled off the tongue better. 1 game, 9 frames. So here is Zimmel. So we are about an hour and a half into this one. Hour 28 minutes. Top's first pitch of the night. He gets a swinging strike. 4-0 and 1 count. From the stretch, the 0-1. That one with some movement on it. Nice pitch for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count to Carson Zimmel. Zimmel able to lay off of that one as he watches it high for a ball. 1-2. Popped up very high, carrying out over towards the backstop and coming down somewhere behind us for a foul ball. A reverse home run for Carson Zimmel, who will settle back in the box with a 1-2 count. And Top got him swinging for strike 3. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and your first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 9, Jacob Vanette.
Jacob Vanette due up next, who's 0 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice and then walking his last time up. Vanette has the bases empty with 1 down. Vanette takes the first pitch, breaking ball for strike 1. You have to wonder as take a look at Top, another lefty, if the breadth of lefties here in this Moorhead lineup is the reason why we're seeing a few lefty pitchers in relief for post 400. They say about 10% of the population is left-handed. Well, that number jumps up a whole lot higher when you're looking at baseball rosters. 1-1 fastball outside for ball 2. And of course, the reason for that is the way that lefties throw, the way that their curveball breaks. It makes it a lot harder for right-handed hitters to hit. 2-1. Check swing right there by Vanette. He lays off now. 3-1 the count. Umpire calling time here, maybe getting a new ball as Crescent walks over towards the dugout. We have a brief stoppage in play as music starts to play, and maybe it was actually his glove, as now you can see one of the coaches for Post 400 taking a look at his glove. Have to imagine that that is a very important piece of equipment that you want to have at 100%, especially as a catcher. Now it looks like he's got a new catcher's mitt as he walks back over to his spot behind the dish. You see a little bit of everything here. I've never seen a catcher have to switch out his glove mid at bat, but here we go. And now we'll get a nice little test run for it as well. A few warm-up pitches for Top to Crescent. Situation here, it's a 3-1 count with 1 down and the base is empty for Jacob Vanette. Moorhead now trailing in this game after 3 runs coming across for the Stars in the bottom of the 5th. Here is the 3-1 pitch, and it's swung through for strike 2. Count filled up, payoff pitch upcoming. Payoff pitch. Fouled, just fouled. Straight back. Vanette will stay alive in the battle of the Jacobs. Top versus Vanette. I'll go 3-2. And it's low and taken for ball 4. Vanette walks. One on for Jackson Young.
Designated hitter number 30, Jackson Young.
And now it looks like whatever it was with Crescent's glove, it has been resolved as the game one, or excuse me, just the only game here today. The starter, Sullivan, hands it back to the catcher. So used to saying game 1, game 2 here, but of course, as I've said a few times, just one more reminder, 9-inning, 1 game here tonight. First pitch from top, gets a swing out of Young for strike 1. And of course, we'll be back at it again tomorrow. We'll have double headers covering both Post 400 as well as West Fargo. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we'll head out to the Bismarck-Mandan area, as it's a check swing from Young, and the umpire saying he went for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count to Jackson Young. But I believe Post 400 will play Bismarck on Wednesday and then Mandan on Thursday. And yours truly will be out there with them as the 0-2 comes in inside and knocked down by Crescent. One and 2 to Jackson Young, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch from top. And he got him looking for strike 3. Dropped it low in the zone for a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and out number 2. And it brings up Brett Letness. Letness had a huge double, that one coming back in inning number 2 and then striking out his last time up. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Top will try a pickoff back over at first as Vanette was ready for that one. First pitch to Letness, who pops it up out of play. Oh, 0-1 as Letness settles back in. Pitch from top. That one wiggling its way back into the zone for strike 2. Oh, 2 count and now a huge spot for Letness. 0-2 pitch, just missing the outside part of the zone. Letness, nice job to hold off of that one. Count now at 1-2. Top on a 1-2 count, and he can't quite find the inside part of the zone. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. A 2-2. And now the runner taking off for second. The throw from Crescent getting past Bryant. Vanette safe over at second base. And a full count as well. Huge payoff pitch upcoming. For Moorhead, this is a big spot if they want to try and cut into the deficit. Fans clapping their hands and whistling here at Starion. Big pitch. And it's going to be lined out towards center field. Fryer on the move, and he can't quite pick it. Vanette being waved home. He's going to score. And now digging for third is going to be Letness. Letness on the way, and Letness is going to be waved home. Letness digging, throw on the way, and Letness is safe. Oh my goodness, it's a tie game. 5-5. Unbelievable.
Center fielder, number
An inside the park home run to knot things up, and you see something new every single day. And that'll bring up Zach Taft. Taft taking the first pitch for strike one. He's 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single in this game. The 0-1, Taft hitting the other way and foul. It's a quick 0-2 count. How about that? Deep in their own hole. Moorhead able to pull it out, and 2 runs off the inside the park home run to tie it up. 0-2 from Top. Breaking ball, and it's tapped over towards Top, who fires over to first. 4 out, number 3. That's going to do it for the top of the 6th. A good one for Moorhead. They get 2 on the inside the park home run. It's 5-5, and it's all to play for here down the stretch. It's Moorhead. It's Fargo Post 400 on Magnitude Sports. Back with more in a moment after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Welcome back. We've got a new arm out on the mound for Moorhead here in the bottom of the 6th. It's Carter Heinz who's back out on the mound. It's going to be Jackson Beiswinger leading things off here for the Stars. Beiswinger 1 for 2 with a triple and then a strikeout his last time up. And they'll face off against the relief man, Carter Heinz here for at bat number 1 of the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman number 13, Jackson Beiswinger.
5-5 your score here after 2 coming across for Moorhead in the top of the 6th. That courtesy of an inside the park home run. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the first inside the park home run I've seen in a game where there were no errors involved. Just a straight up inside the parker. From the windup, Heinz's first pitch. He gets a swing out of Beiswinger for strike 1. Jacob Hendrickson, the starter for the Blues, is over at first base now as well as that pitch comes in for strike 2. Beiswinger, Bryant, and Fryer, the 3-2 up for the Stars. 0-2 pitch, that one missing the zone. Now the 1-2. That one inside and then almost broke back into the zone as Beiswinger lays off. It's inside for ball 2. Even count dealing. And it's swung through for strike 3. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and a big first out of the inning. And it brings up the leadoff man, Matt Bryant.
Second baseman number 6, Matt Bryant.
Bryant is 0 for 2, walking and then grounding out his last 2 times up. First pitch to Bryant, and he fouls it off. A 1 from Heinz. Hit up the middle and into the hole is the shortstop Ryerson. Throw on the way. Did he get the stretch? No. Hendrickson just coming off the bag. That would have been an unbelievable play. But nice hustle by Bryant as he's safe over at first.
Center fielder number 7, Joe Myers.
That'll bring up Job Fryer as that'll be charged as an error officially. Fryer is 1 for 3, striking out, singling, and then grounding out his last time up. And before we get to that, we have a brief stoppage in play as looks like one of the Moorhead players, the third baseman Zimmel, ran over to address something. And now back to the hot corner he goes. 1 on and 1 down for Fryer. Pitch on the way from Heinz, and it's a fastball taken for ball 1. Bryant with a good-looking lead over at first as the pitch comes in. Outside for ball 2. 2-0 to Fryer, the number 2 hitter. Pitch on the way, Fryer holding off. It's high for ball 3. Taken for strike 1 as Heinz will cash in the free strike coupon. Trying to battle back into this at-bat. Now 3-1 the count. Pitch to Fryer, who fouls it straight back. And it's a full count, 3-2. Fryer just missing the sweet spot on that one. Payoff pitch. And it's taken for ball 4. Fryer walks. Job Fryer reaching base for the second time today. Here comes Easton Rarick. Rarick 0 for 2, flying out, walking, and then striking out. Two on and 1 down for the shortstop. Potentially a chance for the Stars to get the lead back. Rarick swinging at the first pitch and tipping it foul. Byswinger will go and track the ball down and pass it off to Caden Graff, who's in the on-deck circle. 0-1. Taken for strike 2. That one low in the zone. Quick 0-2 count to Easton, Rarick, and Heinz, looking for an all-so-important second out. The 0-2. And it's fouled. Carrying out of play over the dugout.
An offensive change for Moorhead, now playing in left field, number 27, Logan Hilbert.
And in case you weren't quite able to discern what was said over the PA address system, it's Logan Hilbert who's out in left field now for Moorhead. So Hendrickson over at first, Hilbert over in left, and Heinz over on the mound. Those are your changes defensively for the Blues. 0-2 pitch, check swing, and Rarick able to lay off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, carrying, should be in fair territory, should be a tough play, and making the catch is Zimmel for out number 2. How about that from Carson Zimmel? Over the shoulder, a la Willie Mays, and it's 2 down.
Second out. Brings up left fielder number 11, Caden Graff.
And both the runners holding up at their respective bases. Bryant over at second, Fryer over at first. Caden Graff digging in. He's 1 for 3, grounding out, reaching on a fielder's choice, and then singling his last time up. Big spot for Graff with 2 down. And he takes the first pitch just high for a ball. (1-0). Taken for a strike. 1-1 to 1-1. Heinz working quickly, and that one in the dirt for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And outside, just outside for ball 3. Graff with the hitter's count. Hayden Crescent on deck. Big pitch right here. And Graff fouling that one off. It's a full count at 3-2. Maybe the at-bat of the night thus far. 2 on, 2 down, full count for Caden Graff. Fans on the edge of their seat. Payoff pitch is fouled just back. Graff stays alive. Oregon Plain. Payoff pitch, runners take off, up the middle, my goodness. It takes the glove off of Heinz, underhand toss, and he gets the out anyways. No glove, no problem for Carter Heinz, and that's going to do it for inning number 6 as 2 are left on base for the Stars. And as we head towards the 7th, it's a tie ball game, 5-5. Great game in our hands here, and we've got more. It's the final 3 innings upcoming here on Magnitude Sports right after a few words from your sponsors.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Top of the 7th here in beautiful Fargo, North Dakota. It is a fantastic summer night for baseball as the sun is starting to set here over Starion Bank Field. It's Jacob Top back out on the mound for inning number 2 of work. He had 25 pitches in the 6th inning, and he'll face off against the top of the order here for Moorhead in inning number 7. Tie game 5-5 between the Blues and the Stars. We should be in for a good finish, and it starts right here.
Second baseman Justin Stahlberger.
Stahlberger, the first man due up, and he takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0 from Top. Fastball tipped foul to even the count. Justin Stahlberger, Wyatt Tweet, and Aaron Ryerson, the 3 due up. For Stahlberger, he's 1 for 3, flying out, striking out, and then singling. Now the 1-1, Top off-speed pitch, carrying out, torn short and through the hole for a base hit. Stahlberger is thinking second. He's flashed his wheels plenty in this game, and he slides in head first safe. It's a leadoff double for Justin Stahlberger, and he continues to blaze across the diamond.
Catcher number 17, Wyatt Tweet.
That brings up Wyatt Tweet. Tweet, who is 1 for 1 singling and then walking his last 2 times up. Big spot already for Wyatt Tweet. Tie ball game and the go-ahead run over at second base. Tweet will take the first pitch for a ball. Now taking off for third is Stahlberger, and he slides in head first and safe. It's a base running clinic by Justin Stahlberger. 1-0 to Wyatt Tweet. Top's delivery in for a strike to even the count. One. Tweet chopping at it, and it carries foul. Count now 1-2 after the foul ball. Aaron Ryerson on deck. One-two pitch. And it's just high for a ball. Tweet lays off and stays alive. 2-2 from top. Hit hard and over the head of the second baseman, Bryant. That's going to give Moorhead the lead. Rounding first and now holding up will be Wyatt Tweet. What a great piece of hitting from him. And it's 6-5. The Blues back on top.
Shortstop, number 10, Aaron Ryerson.
That brings up Aaron Ryerson. Ryerson 0 for 3, flying out twice and then grounding out his last time up. He'll look to get off the schneid here in at-bat number 4. And he'll take the first pitch for a ball. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between these two sides, and it's Moorhead with the latest blow. 1-0 pitch is going to be flared out towards right field. Sen will drift over and could put it in his back pocket for out number 1, as Tweet will hold up over at first.
Pitcher number 25, Carter Heinz.
Here's Carter Heinz, who's 0 for 3 as well. A fly out, a line out, and a ground out. 1 down for him with 1 on. Top's pitch off speed and in the zone. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fastball knocked down by Crescent as it stays in front of him, and Tweet will stay over at first base. 1-1. Here's the pitch to Heinz, and he checks his swing, lays off, outside for a ball. The 2-1. Inside for ball 3. Carter Heinz working the count, trying to reach base for the first time tonight. The 3-1 pitch inside and ball 4. And Heinz will walk. He does reach for the first time. 2 on now for Carson Zimmel.
Third baseman, number 11, Carson Zimmel.
Zimmel is 1 for 3 with a single and then 2 strikeouts. He's got 2 on with 1 down as Moorhead will look to pad their lead. Zimmel takes the first pitch high and away for strike 1. Top finding the corner of the zone with that one. Second pitch to Zimmel, who swings and pops it up very, very, very high. Graff and Rarick will duke it out, and sliding in and making the catch from left field is Caden Graff. And that's out number 2, as the runners will hold.
Right fielder, number 9, Jacob Vanette.
Jacob Vanette due up next, who's 0 for 1. But that 0 for 1 is a bit misleading as he's actually reached base all 3 times he's been up. Reached out a fielder's choice and then back-to-back walks. 2 on and 2 down for Vanette. 1-run ball game in favor of Moorhead. First pitch, and it's outside for a ball. Top checking the runner. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground over towards second. Bryant charging in. It'll be Byswinger, and Byswinger can't get the throw off. Now the throw to third. We have a pickle. Tweed in the middle of it. Tweed trying to get around, and he's out. Cresson able to get the tag, and that's going to do it here for the 7th inning as 2 are going to be left on base. And we'll head towards the bottom of the 7th. It's 6-5. Moorhead taking the lead. Great game. And it's swinging back in the favor of the Blues. We'll see if the Stars have a response right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Welcome back. It's the 7th inning stretch here, middle of the 7th between Moorhead and Post 400. And it's the Blues with a 1-run lead up on top over the Stars as due up it's going to be Hayden Cresson, Chayton Sen, and Eli Mock, the 3 coming to the plate. Cresson 1 for 2 walking, grounding out, and then singling his last time up. And he'll look to kickstart a rally here for the Stars as they trail by 1, and they've got 9 outs to try and make up the deficit. He'll face off against Carter Heinch, the relief pitcher for the Blues, and Heinch's first pitch of the inning is swung through for strike 1. Just hitting the 2-hour mark of this ball game as well, 9:05 your local time. Scheduled 7 o'clock first pitch and not too far off from that scheduled time. Second pitch, Cresson takes for a ball. One 1 from Heinch. Fastball low for ball 2. Working from the windup, here's the 2-1. Cresson takes it inside for ball 3. Chayton Sen on deck, Cresson with a hitter's count. 3-1 pitch outside, ball 4, Cresson will walk. Reaching base for the 3rd time today, his 2nd walk.
Right fielder, number 9, Chayton Sen.
Here comes Chayton Sen, who knows a thing or two about walking, and also had that stat about him getting hit by many pitches throughout his time here. He's 1 for 1 with a single and then 2 walks, and one of those being a hit by pitch. First pitch to Sen. And Sen stays clean as it finds the zone for strike 1. That is a dubious stat to own, as sort of ironic. He reached base a lot, but boy, you gotta pay the price for it. 0-1 from Heinch. Popped up high into the evening sky, and Ryerson will drift underneath it. Out towards the middle of the infield, and he catches it on the bobble for out number 1. Maybe some Moorhead Hearts skipping beats right there, but he's able to come up with it, and it's a routine first out. Brings up Eli Mock, who's 0 for 2, flying out, reaching on a walk, and then reaching on an air. Mock has a runner on first and Crescent. And he takes the first pitch for strike one. Oh, 1 from Heinch, and it's hit hard, getting through the hole for a base hit. Crescent will hold up at second. It's a single for Eli Mock. Colby Hansen due up next. Big spot for the third baseman, 2 on and 1 down. Hansen 0 for 3, grounding out, striking out, and then flying out. First pitch to Hansen. Breaking ball, and he fouls it off. Now the 0-1. Fastball in for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count to Colby Hansen, and Carter Heinch is looking for a big second out. And I'm sure he'd love the strikeout right here. 0-2 chopped over towards short. Could it be 2? The throw over to first, and not in time. They'll get the runner over at second for the second out of the inning. So Mock out over at second, Crescent to third, Hansen to first. That brings up Jackson Beiswinger with runners on the corners and 2 down. Beiswinger 1 for 3, tripling and then striking out his last 2 times up. And the Stars counting on him right here in a big spot. First pitch, Beiswinger takes on the corner for strike 1. Heinch looking to get out of a jam. Now the 0-1. Popped up high in foul territory. On the run is Hendrickson, and he watches it out of play for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count, and Heinch, oh, so close to escaping the inning. He got him. Strike 3. What a big strikeout by Carter Heinch for your third out of the inning. That's going to do it for the 7th as we head towards the top of the 8th. 2 are left on for the Stars, and your score remains 6-5 Moorhead with a 1-run lead. We'll be back with more baseball right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
We rejoin you here as we're about to start the 8th inning of play. 6-5 your score. It's the Blues up on top over the Stars, and we have a new pitcher out on the mound for the Stars as well. It's Colby Hansen who's getting a few warm-up tosses in. Hansen will come on over from third base, and Eli Mock will take his spot over at the hot corner. Hansen will face off against the bottom of the order here. First man up is Jackson Young, who's 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a single, and then another strikeout. It actually looks like it'll be someone else hitting for Young. It'll be Jacob Hendrickson, who will hit for the first time tonight. Hendrickson, the starting pitcher, who eventually came over to play first base after a few moves across the diamond. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-0. And that one a fastball finding the zone to even the count. One from Hansen. Breaking ball chopped back over towards Hansen. Should be an easy play. And it is for out number 1. A 1-3 ground out. And then I'll bring up another new hitter. It'll be Logan Hilber. Hilber, one of the substitutes for the Blues, will come in and hit at the number 8 spot here in the top of the 8th. He's got 1 down and the base is empty. First pitch to Hilber. Breaking ball, and that one he had to duck underneath for ball 1. One-0. Another breaking ball high in the zone. 2-0. Hansen from the windup. His pitch high for ball 3. .3-0 from Hansen. And he finds the zone for strike 1. That one a fastball right down the pipe. 3-1 now to Logan Hilber, who's hitting for the first time tonight. 3-1 pitch. Hilber fouls it straight back. And it's a full count. Down 3-0, now 3-2. Hansen battling back. Payoff pitch. Popped up very high, carrying out towards right field. Sent on his horse. And he hunts it down for out number 2. Two down now for Zach Taft. Taft is 1 for 3, grounding out, singling, and then grounding out again. And nice work there by the Moorhead ball boy / bat boy. Maybe just team boy, that'll be his title. He does it all over on the dugout. First pitch, and Taft fouls it back for strike 1. And that time the ball will be tracked down by the leadoff man, Stahlberger. 0-1 pitch in the zone for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count to Zach Taft. Hansen looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Breaking ball, and that one getting away from him a little bit as Taft will duck underneath. 1-2. One-two pitch. Breaking ball chopped down the line and foul. And an easy play for the first base coach, who gives a little salute. Another 1-2 from Hansen. Lined over the head of the third baseman, dropping into left field for a base hit. Taft is going to round first and then hold up there. It's a 2-out single. That's his second hit of the game.
Second baseman, number 7, Justin Stahlberger.
That brings us back to the top of the order in Justin Stahlberger. And what a game he's had. 2 for 4 with a flyout, a strikeout, and then a single and a double. And he's been a menace on the base paths as well. First pitch to Stahlberger. In for strike 1. Leadoff attempt back over at first. Hansen trying to catch Taft napping. Taft drank his coffee this morning. Now the 0-1. Fastball low for a ball. Count even to the top of the order. Hansen checking the runner. 1-1. Popped up very high out in foul territory. Mock on the run, getting underneath it, and he makes the catch. He had to adjust himself a little bit, but it all counts the same, as that'll do it for the top of the 8th. One left on base here as we head towards the bottom. Your score remains 6-5 here on Magnitude Sports. Great game, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. We'll see what the bottom of the 8th has in store after this here on Magnitude.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Back in action in the waning moments of this ball game. Bottom of the 8th here. And for the Stars, they trail by 1. They've got the top of the order due up in Bryant, Fryer, and Rarick. 6-5 your score. Moorhead up on top by 1. That's the first pitch. Bryant showing bunt and laying it down nicely. Going to be a tough play over at first. The throw on the way, and what a good one it was from Heinch for out number 1. You've seen Bryant lay down a few nice bunts throughout the season, but Moorhead ready for that one, and it's 1 down. Here's Job Fryer, who's 1 for 3, striking out, singling, grounding out, and walking. Been a variety pack for him at the dish. First pitch he takes low for a ball. Now the 1-0, working quickly is Heinch, and he catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on and popped up high. Should be playable for the shortstop Ryerson, who only moves a few feet and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down quickly here for Heinch and company, and it brings up Rarick.
Number 2, Easton Rarick.
Rarick 0 for 3 on the night. Flying out, walking, striking out, and then flying out again. Big spot for him here with 2 down, and the base is empty. Rarick chops it over towards first. Hendrickson scoops it up, foot on the bag, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Moorhead. Textbook from them as they turn it over to the 9th inning. They lead by 1, and they'll look to get some insurance. We'll see if they can do just that after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
And just like that, we're back again. A quick bottom of the eighth turns us over to the top of the ninth. Wyatt Tweet, Aaron Ryerson, and Carter Heitch, the three scheduled to be due up. And for Wyatt Tweet, what a day it's been for him at the dish. 2 for 2 with a single, 2 walks, and then a single. And that one going to be blooped over towards second. Charging in is Bryant. Throw on the way for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Peak efficiency as it brings up Ryerson. Ryerson 0 for 4, flying out twice, grounding out, and then flying out for a third time. Base is empty for him with 1 away. First pitch to Ryerson, and he takes outside for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Hansen. Check swing. Did he go? I don't think so. And the umpire confirming my suspicion to even the count. Always good when I jump the gun and then the umpire agrees with me. 1-1. And he catches his own for strike 2. Hansen with a pitcher's count looking for out number 2. And he nearly got it right there as Ryerson fouls it off. One-two pitch. Popped up very high. Could be out number 2. It's going to be a tough play out in no man's land. And drifting over and making the catch is Fryer in center field for out number 2. So another flyout for Ryerson. That is his 4th flyout of the game. And it brings up Carter Heitch. Heitch is 0 for 3, flying out, lining out, grounding out, and then walking. Base is empty and 2 down for him. Heitch swinging at the first pitch, a big chop for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, and he got him swinging for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count. Hansen from the windup. That one missing high, and Heitch laying off to keep himself alive. One-two pitch. Popped up and carrying out over Rarick, and that one is going to drop for a base hit. Heitch with a 2-out single. That keeps the inning going and brings up Carson Zimmel.
Third baseman number 11, Carson Zimmel.
Zimmel 1 for 4, a single, 2 strikeouts, and a flyout. That will fix the hits as well for Moorhead on the scoreboard as they have 11 on the game. Been doing a nice job getting the bat around the ball. First pitch, check swing by Zimmel. He holds off for ball 1. Maybe not a full-on check swing. He just so barely moved his bat. 1-0. Breaking ball knocked down by Crescent, and now taking off for second is Heitch. Throw from Crescent is not in time, and Heitch is in safely. Runner now in scoring position for Zimmel, who's looking at a 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch. And that one finding the zone for strike 1. Hansen looking to battle back and get out number 3. But first, Crescent will have a word. Big spot here in inning number 9. A runner in scoring position. Moorhead hoping for maybe one more run to add to their cushion here. After this top half of the frame, it'll be 3 outs for post 400 to score at least 1 run. And of course, subject to change depending on this at bat. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball into the zone for strike 2. And a big pitch right here. The Stars want this out. It's 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Hansen's pitch, and he got him swinging for strike 3. A huge strikeout from Colby Hansen, and that's going to do it for the top half of the 9th, as one is going to be left on base. And it all comes down to this. It's do or die time for the Stars. 1-run ball game as we approach the bottom of the inning, 6-5, and a good finish on our hands here after this here on Magnitude. And so here we go. It's all down to this. 6-5. 1-run ball game. Bottom of the 9th. The Stars need at least 1 run to keep it going. It's Caden Graff settling into the box. And he's looking at an 0-1 count as Carter Heinch will look to finish this off for the Blues. And now it's a quick 0-2 count. There's a flock of Moorhead fans who have made the trip. 0-2 pitch, outside for a ball. I say trip tongue-in-cheek as it's just across the river here in Fargo. But a good turnout here at Starion. Here's the 1-2. And it's taken outside for ball 2. Heinch working quickly, and it's an even count. Graff, Crescent, Sen, those are the 3 due up. It's all down to them. 2-2, and he got him swinging for the first out of the inning. And it brings up Hayden Crescent. Crescent 1 for 2, walking, grounding out, singling, and then walking. The stakes continue to get higher and higher. Now just 2 outs remaining. Crescent swinging at the first pitch and fouling it back. Now 50 pitches for Heinch on the night. 0-1. Crescent takes for strike 2. Crowd whipped up into a frenzy here at Starion. Oh, 2. Chopped over towards first, sliding stop, and it gets by. Hendrickson couldn't quite knock it down, and it's a huge hit for Hayden Crescent. 1 on for Chayton Sen.
Right fielder, number 9, Chayton Sen.
Sen is 1 for 2, a single, 2 walks, and a flyout. And it looks like we'll have a courtesy runner as well for Crescent.
Running at first base for Crescent, number 16, Nick Hasbargen.
It'll be Nick Hasbargen. So Hasbargen over at first with with Sen in the box. Hasbargen representing the tying run. Sen representing the winning run. Brief stoppage in play as well as the umpire will make note of that in his little notepad. So here comes Sen. Big at bat for him. First pitch getting by Sen, and it's taken for ball one. That one nearly hit him. From Heinz. Hit hard and through the hole for a base hit. Hasbargen taking off for second and holding up there. It's another single for the Stars. 2 on. Here comes Eli Mock. Mock 1 for 3, flying out, walking, reaching on an air, and then a single. Big spot for Eli Mock. 2 on and 1 down. This game has reached a boiling point. Mock takes the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1. Mock hits it the other way, and it gets past the glove of Hendrickson. Being waved home as Hasbargen the tying run, and he is safe. It's a tie game. Eli Mock, RBI single, and we're knotted up at 6.
Pitcher number 28, Colby Hansen.
That brings up Colby Hansen. Chayton Sen, the winning run, just 90 feet away. Eli Mock over at first. Hansen 0 for 4. Ground out, strikeout, fly out, and a fielder's choice. First pitch, and it's inside for a ball. Hansen laying off. The Stars got the 1 run they needed to keep the game going, and now ever so close to 1 more. 1-0 as runner takes off, and it's fouled straight back. Count even as Mock will head back over to first. One and 1. Runner taking off again. Hansen takes for ball 2, and over to second goes Mock. Two 1. And it's fouled off to even the count. 2-2 to Colby Hansen. Sen over at third, Mock over at second. Tie ball game in the bottom of the 9th. Two pitch. And Hansen hits it up the middle. We'll have a play at the plate, and now being caught in the middle is Sen, and Sen is stumbling, and Sen still hasn't been tagged, and now he is. Sen is out over at third, Mock over to second, and it's a huge second out for Moorhead.
First baseman number 15, Jackson Beiswinger.
And it's all down to Jackson Beiswinger. Mock at third, Hansen at first, Beiswinger in the box. Tie game, and now a meeting on the mound as Heinz will be surrounded by his teammates from the infield as well as one of his coaches, and it'll be a meeting as well for Mock, Hansen, and Beiswinger. Beiswinger 1 for 4 with a triple and then 3 straight strikeouts. And the game now on the line. Should Beiswinger not reach safely, we'll head to extra innings. 6-6 your score, and it's been a great game all the way through, and who knows, might be a chance for some free baseball here at Starion. Beiswinger back into the box. Playoff-like atmosphere. Beiswinger swinging at the first pitch. It's going to be a tough play, a sliding stop, and the throw on the way, and they got him. What a play by Carson Zimmel, and we're going to extra innings. 1 comes across for the Stars. It's 6-6 as 2 more are left on base, and that's going to do it for the 9th. We head towards the 10th. All knotted up, and we'll see If a winner is found here in this extra frame, it's the Blues and the Stars on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. We've got more baseball after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
All right, we rejoin you here. It's the top of the 10th bonus baseball on Magnitude Sports, and we have a new pitcher out on the mound as well. It's Matt Bryant coming over from second base, and Grant Matter will take his spot over at second. So Bryant to the mound, Matter to second. Those are your changes around the diamond for the Stars. As for the Blues, the 3 scheduled to be due up is going to be Vanette, Hendrickson, and Hilber. And it sounds like Colby Hansen has been a part of a substitution as well. I'll admit, between the music being played and the headset over my ears, I couldn't quite catch what exactly was said, but I'll try and pick out Hansen somewhere. But here we go, top of 10. Vanette 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice, walking twice, and then reaching on a fielder's choice again. Bryant's first pitch of the night is high for a ball. 1-0 to Vanette. .1-0 from Bryant, and it's swung through for a strike. Even count to Jacob Vanette. Now the 1-1. Fastball fouled off for strike 2. One and two, a pitcher's count to Vanette. Bryant from the windup. His pitch hit the other way and foul. Bryant will step off the mound as Vanette steps out of the box. And now here comes the catcher to go talk to him. It looks like that might be where Hansen was involved at, as that does not look like Crescent behind the plate anymore. And the two will rejoin their spots on the diamond. 1-2 the count to Jacob Vanette. Pitch, breaking ball, and he got him. How about that from Matt Bryant? Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, and out number 1.
First baseman number 20, Jacob Hendrickson.
Here's Jacob Hendrickson. Hendrickson, who is 0 for 1, grounding out his first time up. Base is empty and 1 down for him. Hendrickson swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Bryant's pitch off speed and into the zone for strike 2. A 12-6 curve, and it's a pitcher's count. 0-2 pitch. Fastball knocked down by the catcher, Hansen. 1-2. Bryant gets him to pop up very high. Matter on the run out towards the outfield, and now coming in from right field and making the catch is going to be Chayton Sen for out number 2. 2 down for Logan Hilber. Hilber 0 for 1, flying out to right his first time up. Base is empty with 2 away. Hilber will look to kickstart a 2-out rally for Moorhead. Here's the pitch from Bryant. Taken for ball 1. From Bryant. Off speed, it's a slow rolling grounder over towards Bryant, throwing on over to first, and that second baseman experience gets out number 3. That's going to do it here for the top half of 10. No runs, no hits, no errors, no nothing. As we head towards the bottom of the 10th, we'll see if the Stars can win it here in extras right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. Free baseball in our hands, and a good one between the Stars and the Blues. We'll be right back. And here we go. It's the top of the order due up for the Stars. Matt Bryant, Job Fryer, and Easton Rarick, the 3, coming to the dish for post 400 in the bottom of the 10th. Extra innings, all knotted up. Still all to play for here, and let's see what's in store. Carter Heinz back out on the mound as well for Moorhead. First pitch from Heinz is taken the other way, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Leadoff single for Bryant, his first hit of the game. He's now 1 for 5. And what a time to get his first hit. 1 up and 1 on. Here's Job Fryer. Fryer 1 for 4. Strikeout, single, ground out, walk, and then a fly out. And the catcher Tweet will have a word with Heinz quickly before this at-bat gets underway. It's 1 on and no down for Job Fryer. A big spot here for the Stars. First pitch to Fryer as the wind picks up and he takes it outside, and it's taken for a ball. One-0 from Heinz. Bunt being shown, nearly laid it down in foul territory, but Fryer just couldn't quite square up. It's foul ball. 1-1. Heinz checking the runner, Bryant. And now he'll throw back over to first, and a close call as Bryant slides in safely. Hendrickson looked like he nearly might have got him for a sack, but Bryant just a step faster. The 1-1. Fryer showing bunt and pulling back. The pitch finding the zone regardless for strike 2. Heinz looking for a big first out. One, 2. Hit the other way and fell. And Fryer stays alive. Another 1-2 loading. And it's taken on the outside part for a ball. Fryer just laying off that one, and the count is even. The 2-2. Runner takes off. It's taken for a ball, and Bryant digging for second. He'll round second and hold up. Huge piece of base running by Matt Bryant. He's now in scoring position. Full count to Job Fryer at 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swung through for strike three, a huge strikeout for out number one. Heinz with the Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. And it brings up Easton Rarick. Rarick 0 for 4, flying out, walking, striking out, flying out again, and then grounding out. He's got a runner in scoring position with one away here in the bottom of the 10th. First pitch to Rarick, and he takes it low for a ball, and he tells the man over on second, Bryant, to hold up. One out to Rarick, who swings and fouls it off the other way. 1-1. One pitch, and Rarick fouls it straight back for strike two. 1-2 now to Easton Rarick with one down. One-two pitch. Rarick chops it up the middle, and heading over towards third is going to be Bryant, as Rarick will be safe over at first. Great hustle by Easton Rarick. It's runners on the corners, and still just one down. And it brings up Caden Graff, and what a chance this is for the Stars to win it. Caden Graff with runners on the corners. Tie game in extra innings. First pitch to Graff as the runner takes off. It's in for strike one. Oh, 1, and Graff takes it a fastball for ball one. One and one. And it's going to be popped up. It's carrying out towards the outfield. Bryant will tag. He takes off for home. The throw on the way, and he is safe. He slides in safe, and that's your ball game. Caden Graff with a walk-off sac fly, and that's going to do it here in extra innings. Your final score 7-6 here on Magnitude Sports, and the Stars walk it off. Once again, your final score, I'll get that fixed here, 7-6. The Stars, an extra inning victory, a walk-off over the Blues. For Eric Teoxen here with Magnitude Sports. That's going to do it here for tonight, and we hope to see you all again soon. Have a great night. Once again, your final score, 7-6, the Stars in extras over the Blues, and we will see you again very, very soon. Have a good night.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.